Welcome back in, everyone. Ben Buckland with you here on a beautiful weather changing. Oh, what are we going to do now? Looks like it might be, but maybe not too cold. But we need some cold. We need some cold. I was at the Long Gas Company yesterday, and it's hard to sell propane when it's 75 degrees. I'm betting. This is Chamber Chats starring Jody Broad. So, Jody, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
You know, I am so much better, but I'm telling you I've been returning phone calls, and about one out of every three, you do the old, hey, how you doing? They go, no, I'm in bed, and. So I'm coming out the backside of that. I don't do sick well at all.
Yeah.
You look like the type that would. You.
I don't get sick.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Silly me. Silly me. How could I be such a fragile little flower here talking to
It's all in your mindset, right?
God.
And you know what? Are you like
Wait a minute. Rose is doing some sort of technical change there in the equipment.
I think she was making sure it was on. She was making sure it was on for me.
So if you spin it around up toward the ceiling, that makes sure it's on?
She was looking for the green. I knew exactly what she was
doing. Oh my
She
God.
was
Not only
for
can I not
the
get sick right,
light.
I can't turn on a microphone right. So you were saying, my dear.
So, I think that there's nothing against you, Ben. It's nothing against you.
Yeah.
I just think that there's a difference sometimes of women getting sick and men getting sick.
I read this, so I'll pass it along to you. It is good that women have babies because it lets you know how we feel when we have the cold or a flu.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I one time said, I have the attention span of a 7-year-old female, and the doctor I was saying to said, that's pretty disparaging to 7-year-old females. You're way worse than that. Don't do well. Okay.
I have other words I'd say, but I'll just keep them to myself.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
Thanks.
What would one of them be?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep it.
You
I'm going
just
to keep it all.
You keep it all. Just keep it all. The last time you were here, which, by the way, this is Chamber Chats. It's always held on Mondays, except when it's not. And this is one of those when it's not. But the last time you were here, either a Monday or a Wednesday, you had a list of like a jillion things that were going to happen in the area, in the neighborhood, in Alva, in this year. And so those, I'm sure, are on a website or something somewhere.
Yeah, we sent them out in our newsletter a couple weeks ago. Sent that sheet out, and we also our first one of the new year. So if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, you need to get subscribed because we try to pull everything that we know of that is going on and put it in there. It's a very robust newsletter with full of flyers, all sorts of events. And so that flyer was there. We also put them on our website at alvaok.net/events, and it has a whole list of events that are going on either right now or throughout the year. We're already putting, of course, we've already got like a big cruise and car show on the calendar because we always know it's always going to be the third weekend in September, right? If you start knowing like when these dates are going to be, like it's just like we know that the snake hunt is when?
A week after Easter.
See, you know what? I know that.
For 79 years.
For 79 years, it's always been the weekend after Easter. So when we start, grabbing those clues, then we know when all of the events are. So just like every first Friday, what have we got going on?
We're going to do the art walk.
That's right. So we've got all of these clues as to what's going on. We just have to remember to show up for all of those things. So, of course, there's all of the other things that are sprinkled in there that may not be a specific weekend. And that's why we want to make sure and get those flyers out so that everybody can see those things that are going on. And it is starting to build. You know, we kind of go into the new year a little bit slower. We're all a little bit tired from the holidays. We're getting rested up, and then all of a sudden it's just boom, all the things happening. So,
and then things come into effect, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just life is life. For instance, this week we have lost a really good one, Jimmy Allen. I'm thinking Marshall's probably for the obituary, so there'll be services on Friday. Another big loss to our community. I lost a cousin, Lorna DeVelbus. Lorna married Johnny Slater, so Lorna Slater. The services will be the 24th in Winoka for Lorna. So we plan, and then we plan what we're going to do instead of what we had planned to do because of what we're now doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a part of the deal. And then in that, although it's difficult to speak of it with you because you have no recollection of it ever happening, but people get sick from time to time. and now when you...
I'm sorry.
And now when you go to the doctor or whoever you go to, they will say, well, that's flu A or B, or we didn't have that when this vaccine was created. So it doesn't work on this one, but you'll probably be fine here. Go away.
So were you pretty down when you were sick?
7-year-old
7-year-old
girl.
So were you in the hospital?
No, urgent care.
Urgent care. Okay.
Thankfully for urgent care. That's a nice concept, that urgent care concept.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
And good and caring people at, is it Brian Nutter or Ryan?
Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really.
Up at Share
Up at
Medical
Share,
Center.
yeah, really, really compassionate guy. His daddy and I were roommates at some point back there in history when we were going to school up here at Northwestern. His daddy was a career highway patrolman. Terry, you probably still see Terry, I would suppose.
I have not seen him in a while, but he is my cousin. Yes.
Edmund, I think. He and
is
his
that where they are?
wife, Linda passed away some years ago, but he has remarried.
Mary Ellen, yeah.
What is
Mary
it?
Ellen.
Mary Ellen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Jody.
Yes.
We've got to have some cold weather pretty quick, don't you think? I mean,
you know what? I'm totally fine with a mild winter.
I am too. I am too.
But you know what I want?
No, Jody. What do you want?
I will tell you what I want.
Okay.
I want beautiful weather on March 27th.
What are you going to do on March 27th, Jody?
March 27th is our 11th annual Chamber Gala. This is our Citizens' Choice Awards, and the nominations are now open.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
So how do I nominate?
If you open up your newsgram today, it's going to give you all the information right there in the center fold.
I love it.
So in the center fold, there is going to be, it's going to look something like this. I printed one out so you could see it.
Save the date, prom night. Whee!
So get your suit, get your fancy dress, get ready to get all dressed up because we're having a prom night at the Nightlight. That is going to be our Chamber Gala this year on Friday, March 27th, 2026.
Oh, so we're doing the whole gala at the Nightlight.
We are doing the entire gala at the Nightlight. We're going to try it out. Connor had asked us about it last year, and so we thought, you know what? Let's try it this year and see how it works. And so I want it to be beautiful weather for that night so that
wait a minute, we'll be inside.
Yeah, but then we can open up to the beer garden there in the back part, and then people can gather out there as well as being inside and everything. And so we are currently going. We've got our meetings going on and we are in the planning process of that. But right now, the nominations are open and you can get that in the centerfold of the newsgram as well as from your chamber newsletter. Again, make sure that you're signed up for that. You can do that at our website at alvaok.net. Get signed up for our newsletter so you know everything that's going on. So you're getting all of these updates. But we've already received several nominations. So the way that you do that is either fill out that sheet that's in the newsgram and drop it by the chamber office, or scan the QR code that is in it's on the flyer. You can scan that and that will give us a digital ballot. Basically, you fill out a digital ballot, or on our website, there's a button that you can press that will take you to the link for this. So,
do you have the categories just handy there?
I do.
I love them.
You can nominate for the Arts, Theater, and Music Award, for the Community Positive Impact Award, the Educator of the Year Award, the Healthcare Professional of the Year Award, the Public Safety Professional of the Year, the Entertainment Business of the Year, the Retail Business of the Year, the Service Business of the Year, the Stores Without Doors Business of the Year, the Citizen of the Year, the Lifetime Achievement Award, and that is the end of the categories because the last blank here is your email address. So only one nomination per email address. You can only give. So basically, we don't want, you going in there and voting, 25 times is what it is. So,
but
if you have multiple email addresses, that's something, I suppose.
But, that wasn't where I was going. Where I was going was I can nominate 3 different categories, can't I?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Fill out the entire sheet.
Okay.
We just don't want you to be like voting for yourself 15 times, Makes sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
We want it to be.
can live with
we
that.
want it to be a fair vote.
Right.
So only one per email address is what we are accepting for that. And if a person has won within the last 5 years,
that category.
if they've won that category within the last 5 years, they are not eligible to be nominated again because, you know what? We want to spread the love.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of fabulous people around here, and we want everybody to get some of that love.
Yeah.
So let's spread the love and put that out there. Yeah.
And I know from being on the outside and on the inside that it's fun to get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
The club concept, that's pretty interesting. I mean, it's handy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice venue, but you are going to need some good weather.
Yes.
Because you're going to draw enough people, you'll need to spread out a little, aren't you?
Yeah. So tickets are not available for purchase yet. However, and then we will also have tables available for purchase, as well as the booths. They will have the VIP booths available for purchase as well. And then, it's gonna be a really fun time. We have it was honestly out at the community coffee in November when we first started thinking about it, because they hosted the community coffee in November, and we were just kind of like casting a vision. This is what it would look like. What would it look like if we did it out here? And so we started looking at that, creating that vision in our mind. Is this doable? And we think it is. The committee believes that we can do it out there. And so I think it's gonna be good.
Well, and you have an enterprising family business. I mean, yeah, it's everything that a chamber is about.
Yeah. Yeah,
How cool.
absolutely. So I
How
think it's going to
cool.
be a fun night. It's a good time to get dressed up. There's not a whole lot of opportunities to do that, and so we're going to let that be our theme, the prom night at the Nightlight. So all of us,
How fun.
adults get to go prom dress shopping.
How fun.
I suppose.
I suppose.
So that's going on. That's one of our big things going on. But I do not want to miss out on this. This Friday, we have a lot of stuff going on. We have got, number one, our community coffee. I know you don't like to wake up early enough to come.
You're
for our
talking
community.
directly to me when you
I
say
am.
this. Mhm.
I am.
What
to
time
you.
is that?
It's at 8 a.m. on Friday morning, and it's going to be at the Senior Citizen Center. Not their new one. It's going to be because they're not ready yet.
Right.
But that was the hope, was that they were going to be open for the community coffee to give community a tour of it. But it is going to be at the Senior Citizens Center.
Were you in the building here yet when we talked to Edith?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Arden was here. We're trying to find a date, and we think we found it for a meet the candidates forum, if you will, a meet the candidates thing at Alva Beer Co. And we think we're going to do it the evening of the 23rd, which is during tournaments. Everybody has a tournament, but our deal will be at night. So, or in the evening. So, so Rose and Ben will be at the Senior Citizen Center to do the Rose and Ben show on the 29th.
That's what I thought was 29,
The 29th.
not 23.
No, 23rd is our forum at Alva Beer Co. 29th will be at the existing Senior Citizen Center. And in that conversation, Edith said they're going to move to the new place, they think, around the 1st of March. Isn't that what she said, Rose? Yeah, I think that's right. So lots of things happening there,
Yes.
too. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, so we will have community coffee at the Senior Citizens Center at 8 a.m. on Friday morning. And then on Friday afternoon, we are taking down Christmas. It's gradually happening. We're working on taking down all of the things that represented Christmas. Downtown, we had such a fabulous time in December celebrating, and it was like kind of November, December as we were getting everything ready. But yeah, we've got that takedown happening on Friday. So any volunteers that would like to come from 1 o'clock, probably, well, until I guess, just many hands make light work. So as many people that could come down and help us. We've got, I believe BJCC is coming down to help, and City of Alva is coming to help. We've got some people from Southern Star that are coming to help, and just anyone who possibly can to come down and just help us unwrap the trees with the lights, to help us just do all of the things, because we have to put up put away what we put up. So anyway, that's going to be this Friday from 1 to 4. Anything that we don't get finished, we're going to plan on working in the morning on next Monday. So if we didn't get anything done, or if there's anything left on Friday, we'll just leave it for Monday to finish up. So working on cleaning up the windows as well, getting all of the Christmas designs off of the windows and just moving forward into spring. So that is happening. If anybody would like to come down, help volunteer on Friday from 1 to 4 to help take down Christmas. The tree is already down, and several of the wooden cutouts are already put away. So we've got lots of stuff that's already happened, but we've still got some more stuff to do. So
Well, there was
come help
tons
us.
of stuff.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
It's such a great event. And again, with many hands making light work, it's because so many people came together to pitch in to be a part of that event. And we just kind of I don't know, like our heads are swirling because it was such a great event. And it's hard to believe that it's already been like over a month since that happened. It's been almost a month and a half.
Isn't that amazing?
Already since
Isn't that
it
amazing?
happened. But we've lived through Christmas and New Year's, and now we're rolling into, we'll be rolling into spring here pretty soon. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh boy.
All the things.
All the things.
All the things. And next, so I was working on next week's newsletter before I came here, and I'm already seeing a bunch of flyers for the spring coming up. We've got flyers from January through March already, like starting to come. So
Here we go.
very exciting.
Here we go.
Very exciting. It's always fun times, and we always there's always something going on. I had someone pop in the visitor center earlier this week, and they were dropping off their student, their child, not child, their adult child, I suppose,
Okay.
for the semester. It was their first semester here that they're dropping them off, and they popped into the visitor center to see what all's going on. Like, what does Alva have to offer? What all happens here? And so
you load them up?
I was glad that I was there. I had actually just walked out and locked up, but then I saw them drive up. And so I was like, okay, so we're going to go back in and see what we need to talk about.
Right.
Anyway, so I got to fill them in that, you know what we lack in entertainment businesses, which we have entertainment businesses.
We do.
But what people think that that there's nothing to do because there may not be like a ton of different options in entertainment businesses. I tell them, the people make up for it. Because we have so many events going on, and there's so much life beyond campus. There's so much that happens on campus, but there's so much beyond campus because we have such a fabulous community and a fabulous area that we live in that my goodness, we are within driving distance of 3 state parks and a national wildlife refuge, right?
Yep.
I mean, we have so much in this area to do. So if we forget that there's anything to do, we just need to remember to open our eyes.
We are blessed.
We are so blessed.
And thank you for being one who works with and for the blessings. Jody Brott and Megan Lear, the heads of the Alva Chamber of Commerce, thank you for joining us. We always do this show on Mondays, except, of course, when we don't. See you next Monday.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, friends. We now rejoin what we laughingly call regular programming.